16.
Emily, about a minute left. I'll get to both of you here in that minute if I can. What does Texas teach us about other places in this country? When you look at the demographic change and what's happening there, what can other states learn from that?
Everywhere is competitive. Don't write anywhere off. I think there's really three things that are happening in Texas. I think, one, there's been a lot of money invested in grassroots organizing. Basically, since Obama's reelection, there's been new organizing, smart organizing. A lot of people went from Obama's reelection campaign into Texas to really start ground up. I think it's the changing demographics, certainly, both with the Latino population, but also with new people who have moved to Texas are voting much more Democratic than people that grew up in Texas and always stayed there. And then I think it's the country. Look, the seats that flipped, we would probably not have a Democratic majority in the House of Representatives if it were not for the House seats that flipped in Texas. Many of them flipped, and those that didn't were very, very competitive, which is why we're seeing so many retirements.
Christine, lastly to you. Hurd, Conway, Flores, you look at this list of those who are not going to run for re-election once again. Is this just Republicans? Republicans say maybe they stay in Congress for less time. There's more turnover on the Republican side. Is it something more than that, do you think?
You know, I think we have to listen to what the reporter said. They started locally. Local politics matter. So that doesn't mean the Congress people were just hearing it from potential opponents. They were hearing it when they were at every block association meeting, every town association meetings. Their staff was hearing it. And in New York State, when we took back the state Senate from the Republicans, the folks who organized those campaigns linked every Senate Republican to Donald Trump. It throws them back on their heels. They don't know how to respond. Local politics matter.
All right, Abby Livingston is going to be able to chastise me for saying Texas in person at the Texas Tribune Festival in just a couple weeks' time. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Austin, Texas. Big thanks to my panel here in New York, Emily, Tisch Sussman, Christine Quinn, and